So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20, and in today's video, we are, bringing back the realistic rebuild, if you could not tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, but decided to use the Hawks. I wanted to use the Hawks today because, I did my first one of these with the Warriors, which is probably about as easy as a realistic rebuild as it gets, because, typically you like to do the bad teams first, and they're obviously one of the worst teams in the league today, but, they had an injured Steph Curry and an injured Klay Thompson, so, those are two pretty nice pieces to bring back. Also decided to use the Hawks today because they're a nice young team, and I know that they end up getting really good in my league pretty much no matter what. Trae Young's obviously one of the better, maybe even be the best. I'm not going to say he's the best young player in the league over Luka Doncic, but still. We have John Collins as well, Clint Capella, DeAndre Hunter. I mean, a lot of young pieces on this team that we can go ahead and use and possibly build for the future, and they really weren't even this good when I finished simming this year start today. So 31 and 51, I believe we do have our first round pick. I think it's like lottery protected or something. Oh, actually, forgot to show you the draft lottery. I've been saying it now for the past 3 videos that I'm going to start showing that, and it just seems to never happen. All right, you're bad. Oops, did not mean to edit you. Just missed that one right there. Lloyd Pierce is I mean 31 wins and a C+ offense and a D+ defense, it's just not going to happen, man. I just need I just need to clear house right here pretty much. Go out and get everybody. Myself, I actually haven't gotten Stauffer in a minute. So if he wants to come in here, I wouldn't mind that at all. CFO Nicholson. So hopefully all these guys accept. Okay. I see, this is also a weird thing here. It says we exceeded our budget, and if I don't sign Kevin Nicholson, I can go offer him the same exact contract, and now it works. What? What does that even mean? It's good lord. Just another thing I'm going to be adding to new things I need to see in 2K21 My League. So we are in the draft here. We do end up with the 9th overall pick. Not too bad. And so I also should address what I consider a realistic rebuild, because it kind of comes down to be different for everybody. This isn't going to be so realistic that I can't make a single move without getting criticized in the comment section. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for basically, is it fair value for both sides, and does it maybe make a little bit of sense? I'm not going to trade, if I need I don't even know, theoretically, if I need a really good starting small forward, and then I go ahead and trade a backup center to a team that already has 2 of those, that doesn't make sense. That's what I'm trying to do here. But if the position fits and the trade is somewhat fair, I'm probably going to do it. I don't love realistic rebuilds anyways, and this is going to be a disgusting contract to get rid of. I am just noticing that now. So the 9th overall pick is still a good pick by a lot. I mean, we still do technically need a shooting guard. I don't love Kevin Huerter. I'm sure a lot of you might. I don't. Let's see what we can do here. Obviously, a lot of guards in this draft class. I'm trying to think of somebody that I don't get a lot, like Devin Vassell. Where did he go to school? Florida State. And Pat. Oh, they both went to Florida State. 2 shooting guards out of Florida State in this draft class. Did not know, but we'll see who ends up falling to number 9. I don't really plan on trading up with that pick. It just doesn't really seem worth it to me. So let's see who ended up going. LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, Halliburton, Toppin, Okoro, Williams. Wiseman actually fell to 7. That's pretty crazy. Denny of Deha is here. Cole Anthony's also here, though. He's 6'3", though. I don't really want to play him at, the shooting guard spot. How tall is Denny? Denny's 6'8". I might take him, because honestly, worst comes to worst, he might start at small forward. He might be better than DeAndre Hunter already, if we're being honest. So, Denny of Deha, welcome to the Atlanta Hawks. I don't really want to use my 16th pick in the 2nd round. So, might be crazy to some of you. Occasionally, teams do swap 2nd round picks. One in this year's draft and then in a future draft. It does happen. I'm sure I'm going to get screamed at in the comment section for something, but Denny's going to come in and be a 77 overall for us. I believe he's probably going to be one of the last, decently young players I have on this team, because I'm trying to win a championship, and it's not often that young players tend to do that. Charles Brown Jr. No. DeAndre Bembry could consider it, but I'm actually not going to bring him back, and here are my reasons right now. We already had DeAndre Hunter and what is his name? Who am I forgetting here? I'm totally forgetting. And Cam Reddish, excuse me, as our small forwards. And then I just drafted Denny of Deha. There's no real reason to bring in another one, possibly. I mean, I'm going to try to play Denny at the shooting guard spot, but even then, there's 2 there that are more than both first-round picks last year. I believe both top 10 pick. No, I might be wrong on. Could be wrong on Reddish. Nope. Both top 10 picks. Damian Jones, honestly not a bad backup center. I'll give him the offer. And then Scalabissier, not really interested. So Damian Jones going to be the only one, grabbing that qualifying offer from us here. So let's look at, whoa, goddamn. Let's look at what exactly this team looks like. Trae Young will most likely not have a backup. Kevin Huerter. So what does Denny go to if you move him down to shooting guard? Down to a 75. It's like low-key not that bad, and I kind of want to do it. Because I like Kevin Huerter coming off the bench as a shooter anyways. All right. I'm going to make that change. I'm going to go in. I think probably that this isn't the worst decision in the world. I know his backup position was listed previously as a power forward, but if you guys want to torch me, if you don't think that this could have, been a real possibility, feel free to go ahead. And you do what makes you happy in this video. So Denny is going to be our new starting shooting guard at 6'8", which is going to be nice because Trae Young's like, what, 6'1"? Get some nice height in there. So we're good here. We're good here. John Collins needs a backup. And then is it like possible at all for me to get rid of Dwayne Dedmon? I mean, if I can, it's not the end of the world. I also have to find like, maybe a little bit of a realistic trade in here. So let's see. What team could possibly use a center? Darius Miller. Just no. Oh, brother. All right, I'm just gonna roll with him. It's fine. I'll eat it on that contract. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a backup power forward, and that is pretty much all we have to do. I also have to be careful. Do we have money for? Oh my god, like we low-key have money for Anthony Davis, which is just like annoying, but typically how these things go. Let's get a veteran on the team here. Let's go ahead and sign Marcus Morris Sr. I don't mind that on a 2-year deal. I'm actually going to do a team option on the end of this, so I'll make it a little bit more. $31 million bucks. He wants to come in here. He is. Damian Jones. Okay, I forgot. I didn't even realize we had Bruno Fernando. So yeah, Bruno Fernando is gonna come in and be our backup center. I'm fine with that. Damian Jones. I'm sorry, but just kind of how it's gonna work. So Marcus Morris Sr. is gonna be an 80 overall for us. So yeah, that is 9 guys for a rotation. Dwayne Dedmon just will not play, so he can just ride the bench and live out his time in Atlanta. That's it. I'll see you guys at training camps. I'm going to go ahead and send Trae Young to perimeter defense. I feel like that, kind of goes without saying. I think untapped potential here to Denny. Maybe we can get that. Okay, it's already an A, but he's going to go up to an A+. And I'm trying to think what do I want to do for the last one. We'll send John Collins to big man shooting. Why not? Let's see what we can do there, John. So we're done. Go ahead and get those 14 players in the roster, but I'm pretty happy with it seems that. I mean, it's not like one of those rebuilds where there's a ton of work necessary, if you kind of know what I'm saying. Like, it's not one of the harder realistic rebuilds per se, I guess. So they are going to toss Denny in the starting lineup, which is good. Something I'm just going to, toss down here immediately. I only do 9-man rotations, so let's get that out there. Marcus Morris is going to be our 6th man. Huerter is going to, end up getting 16 off the bench. Fernando, actually, I want Cam Reddish over Fernando. You can play 10 tonight, big guy. Yeah, that's about it for me there. Capella going to play about 34 tonight. Collins, 35. DeAndre Hunter, about 33. 33 here. Oh, Jesus. All right, 34, 34. I'll just give a 17th to Huerter. So, yeah, rotation's done here. Year number 1. I'm really excited to see how this team can do. Trae Young, Denny Avdija is our backcourt. 2 off-brand white guys right here. DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and then Clint Capella. Marcus Morris Sr., Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. So I'm pretty excited to see what this team can do. I definitely think, we're probably going to be competing for a playoff spot, which is good. I don't know how we'll do. We're a pretty young team. If anything pops up during the year, I'll be happy to show you, and I'll see you guys at the end of the first season. So a couple notable awards here for your Atlanta Hawks. Denny Avdija, Rookie of the Year, almost 18 points, 5.5 rebounds, 8 assists. Maybe I should be playing the dude at point guard. 58 and 24 on the year is obviously a ton improved. You love to see it. And then our second one here is going to be Coach of the Year with Stauffer. And for those of you who care, Giannis won MVP. It's big shock. I know. Never happens, really. We are a wow. I did not think we were going to be a 1 seed. Look at Atlanta. I love to see it, man. I love to see it. All those years of mediocrity with like Jeff Teague and Paul Millsap and Al Horford. It's just, I feel bad for you, honestly. Whoa, did not mean to do that. I did it again. I'm hitting RB or right bumper instead of right trigger. All right. Wow. Best record in the entire NBA with this team. Oh my God. Trae Young is just disgusting. He's disgusting. There's no real other, Jesus, like coughing up a hairball word to describe it. John Collins was solid. I tried to sign him to a contract extension at the deadline. He just wasn't having it. So that didn't happen. Avdija, Capella, Morris off the bench, 11 points. Not that bad. DeAndre Hunter, maybe a couple more points than, Clint Capella or Marcus Morris, but it's cool. Cam Reddish, Kevin Huerter, Bruno Fernando, and, oh my God, Mr. Henny himself, J.R. Smith, getting a couple, minutes in there. Rebounds, Capella and Collins both in double digits, and then over 8 for D Hot and Trae Young. I mean, you just love to see it. Team stats in the year, points per game. We were third. Defensively, we were first, giving us the best differential. I don't really think I did anything unrealistic, but hey, I guess this team's just ready to win. Goran Dragic, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Derek Favors, Bam Adebayo. For the love of God, get the European tragedy Goran Dragic out of the starting lineup here and just put Kendrick Nunn in. Why? What is the point of having Goran Dragic in here? In that contract is disgusting too. What you gave him that last offseason? You gave your 34-year-old point guard from Slovenia a 3-year extension that caps at $15 million when he's 37 years old. I just want this game to become more logical. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. If the Miami Heat pay Goran Dragic this offseason in real life, I'll bite my tongue, but God, I sound like a stupid fucking teacher. I'll bite my tongue. That's just the dumbest thing I've actually ever heard. I hate myself sometimes. We got Miami here in the first round, as I mentioned. Tough one right there. Let's see if we can get it done here. I think we probably should be able to. I mean, they might have a little bit of experience on their side, but come on now. Oh my God, no way. You see, you fuck with the Europeans, and look what happens. They come back and they just nip you right in the ass. It's just they move real quick there over in Europe. God damn it! All right, you shouldn't shit talk. I just thought we were gonna cruise to a round 1 victory. So, 58 wins is cool and all. Losing to the 8 seed in the first round as a 1 seed is that's not. So that's awesome. 76ers do go on to win the finals. Ben Simmons is your finals MVP. Wow, look, Miami made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, and I'll give them, they're a really good 8 seed, but still, it's dumb. It's stupid. Let's go to the draft lottery. I don't think we're gonna have our first round pick. Not that it would be in the lottery anyways, but yeah, no, nothing here for us. Cleveland has number 1. I feel like the Cleveland Cavaliers have had more first overall picks in the last 20 years than any other team ever. Banana Land. Steph signing. I don't really plan on making any changes here. I think we're probably good there. Let's head up to the NBA draft now. Do we have a pick in this year's draft? We have 29, 17, and 22. You can get mad at me if you want. I'm just gonna move this for 1 future first round pick. Yeah, you can keep your second. Yeah, we're going to do that with Brooklyn. I don't really feel like I need to draft anybody here. It's not like I'm going to use it in some little cheap trade right there, but we're going to skip that. So, Trae Young's definitely coming back. Marcus Morris, ooh, that was a weird noise. I'm really mad I did that. Huerter, okay, these guys are all definite. Ooh, the 13 and a third $1 million that Dwayne Dedmon got. Who gave him that contract? Who? Was it? I believe it was probably Sacramento, but why? Because he can play defense, beyond me. The contract, and I'm waiting for some unbelievably faithful Kings or Hawks fan in my comment section saying Dwayne Dedmon is worth every penny of the $13.5 million that the Sacramento Kings gave him. No, he's not. No, he's not. Just some people. I'm actually really torn on if I want to bring back Marcus Morris or not. No, I'm going to decline it for now, and then I can just give him a new contract in free agency, because to be honest, I can probably get him for cheaper than $16 million. So we're going to decline that for now. Qualifying John Collins is, number 1 offseason priority right here with a bullet. Got to make sure I get him back. I'm not going to cheat the system. I'll wait until after moratorium so he can definitely, Wow, Kevin Huerter. Dude, I'm not crazy, right? If this dude wasn't 6'7", he would be in a cubicle for the rest of his life, right? I'm not losing my mind. He doesn't look like a basketball player to me at all, and I can't see his height right here, so I'm not losing my mind, right? He just looks like he belongs filing my taxes. He doesn't look like he belongs on a basketball court next to Trae Young. It just doesn't really look like that. I need some serious progression out of you. It's Dumb and Dumber right here. DeAndre Hunter was the 4th overall pick, and he put up 7 points last year, and he started. Actually, it was more than 7 points. I got to give the man some credit. I think it was more 9. All right, we don't have a power forward right now. Obviously, want to work on that. I prefer the stretch four a little bit more than I do just the normal power forward aspect. Oh, just feed me Jason Tatum right now. I would love it. I would love it. It's just not going to happen, though. So John Collins is here. Obviously, want to work on that a little bit. He's basically our only free agent, though. We have bird rights on. So I'm going to go ahead. Dwayne Dedmon. I'm not going to announce the rights on Marcus Morris Sr. yet, even though I don't have bird rights on him, so I don't really know. Actually, I'll just keep it, I guess. I mean, might as well. Actually, maybe I should have accepted, okay, John Collins is going to go to the Thunder. Contract has been matched. That's cool. So he's coming back. That's awesome right there. John Collins, 3-year, $90 million deal, roughly. So that's cool. He's coming back. So I still do need a power forward. Julius Randle, I would not mind having off the bench. I'll actually give him a 2-year, actually we're going to do the team option again. Yeah, I feel a little more comfortable having a little bit more control. So Julius Randle, welcome to Atlanta. You're going to be coming off the bench for us. This is cool. We're loaded at the power forward spot, and then, yeah, we're pretty much good everywhere. I mean, again, these realistic rebuilds get a little boring to me because literally nothing is going to change in the starting lineup. Most likely for the rest of the video, unless something unforeseen comes about, but that's it for now. I'll see you guys at the training camps. I'm going to send Denny of D-Hot to perimeter defense. He's up to an 81 overall, which I guess, is somewhat cool to see. I'm going to send athleticism to, who was I thinking? DeAndre Hunter, I think. Getting those numbers up. You like to see it. And then I think, who do I want to send my last training camp to? See, this is what I would love to send. If I had a really fat player on this team, I'd love to send him, if I had Zion on this team, I would send him to conditioning. That would just be a fact. I just don't know, perimeter shooting, I would send it to DeAndre Hunter, but he just doesn't need it. Perimeter shooting, we'll send John Collins to perimeter shooting. He actually has an 87 three-pointer now. Could be fun to use if we do get some gameplay here, with this team. So, we're going into season number 2 here, and we're looking really solid, if I'm being honest here. Julius Randle, I kind of like the replacement of Marcus Morris. I still actually do want Herter to be my 6th man. I know, $20 million to play 16 tonight. Sorry, Julius. Fernando is going to... Cam Reddish the word development is just not in his vocabulary, is it? Good Lord. So Capella's going to play about 34 night. Same to Collins. Hunter's going to play 30. Actually, we're going to go 35 here. Denny's going to play 34. And then, wow, I'm left with a couple minutes. I'm fine with that, actually. We'll go 18 here to Julius Randle. You got 18 minutes now for $20 million a year. How it works kind of in the NBA. So Trae Young, Denny of D-High, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Clint Capella. Bench looks like this. Kevin Herter, Julius Randle, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. We have the main core of this team still intact. So if they, if we lose in the first round again, I'm going to try to blow it up realistically if that's a thing. So we'll see what ends up happening though. I do think this is going to be a really solid season though. And see you guys in the playoffs. For the second year in a row, we did manage to win Coach of the Year. So I'll give Stout for that. It doesn't really appear that he's the problem here. I'm very pleased with 59 wins. Again, don't get me wrong, but something I just want to show you. Giannis, MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. RJ Hampton, 6th man. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. And RJ Hampton, Most Improved. Mix it up a little bit at least. For the love of God. 1 seed again. Of course, we got to face the Celtics, who are somehow an 8 seed, who are really good at basketball. Give me who's on Orlando? This is a 3 seed, but the Celtics are an 8 seed. Just in what world? In what world? Trae Young balls out. Denny's looking really good. John Collins, Capella, Kevin Herter. Are you that bad, DeAndre Hunter? Are you really? Are you it's a genuine question. Are you that bad? I don't 45 field goal percentage. It's not bad. 3-point percentage is also 45. He's not bad. He's just not scoring. Maybe his tendencies are low or something. But look at his team. There should be another 17 to 18 point scorer in here, and there's just not. I don't know. I legitimately don't know what I'm going to do right now. And Cameron Reddish off the bench. Given he's playing 14 minutes, maybe I should start him. 7 points in 14 minutes isn't that bad. It's really not, to be honest. All right, team stats, points per game. We were still first, so it's not that bad. I'm just expecting a little bit more. Defensively, we're 4th. Give us the best differential. So if we lose in the first round again, I'm just going to this is a really good team. Why is Grant Williams starting? Good Lord. They have Malcolm Brogdon now, I guess. Did they trade Gordon Hayward for him? I could not tell you. Okay, let's see if we can beat Boston here in the first round. They're a good team, without a doubt. All right, we're up 3-0. I swear to God. I swear to God. I will. No. Okay, thank you. We end up winning round 1. We got Milwaukee here in round number 2. Bledsoe, DiVincenzo, Middleton, like this. Ooh, Zeke. Let's just add another player to the NBA that I just can't pronounce his name. Just, yeah. Najee? Why is there 2 N's? Like, it looks like a typo, but, like, it's probably not. But, oh, and just, like, please feed me the comments saying you don't know who Zeke Najee is? Dude, are you kidding me? He's so good. Because all I do is sit on my couch and watch basketball highlights all day. Give me a break, people. All right, the Bucks are probably going to beat us, to be honest. They're a really good team, and like I'm not going to be mad about that. We're somehow up 3-1. Okay, and we win in 5. Philadelphia here, former defending NBA champion, Simmons, Richardson, Matisse, Thibault, I believe, Whiteside at power forward. That's just not going to work. Do you have, like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know in what world Hassan Whiteside playing power forward besides in 2K would ever work, but it doesn't here either. Oklahoma City as an 8 seed. What a Cinderella story. Taking them on in the NBA Finals. Chris Paul, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gordon Hayward did not get traded from Malcolm Brogdon, so I am actually at a loss for words on how the Celtics acquired Malcolm Brogdon. TJ Leaf. Oh, God. He's just never been good. I feel bad. I mean, you don't expect a ton of value from the 18th overall pick, but, like, he was never good. Steven Adams, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Josh Green, Nick Stauskas. Okay, that's a good team. I still think we're probably going to win. We're up 3-0. All right, we're going to be winning this one. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus. All right, well, I'd rather win it at home anyways. You know, that's kind of what you want to do anyways. All right, back in Atlanta here. Hopefully, I mean, if we manage to blow this, we have bigger problems, I think. Let me go entertain you being terrible at 2K. Let's see how bad I can play 2K today. That's going to be today's video. Let's just see how much whoa. Love having a stroke in the middle. Oh, TJ Leaf heard me talking shit. He heard me talking shit. Clint Capella dunked the basketball. It's like a 6'10" white dude. Where did TJ Leaf go to college? I'm legitimately trying to think. This is going to just piss me off if I don't know. I just need to know. Yep, 5 points. Okay, I thought UCLA was the answer. I honestly, you're probably going to be like, fuck you. No, you weren't. I legitimately was thinking that. Clint Capella from the free throw, that looks just so awkward. It looks, oh, God. It looks like he's just, like, trying too hard to shoot a free throw. And, he's hurting his back while doing it. Damian Dotson, oh, my God. Who is that? Who are you? Oh, is it Hamidou Diallo? All right, Denny. Let me see what you got here. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, my God. All right, break it down right into... Wow, let's go. Clint Capella is having a monster night. 23 points, 15 boards, 2 assists. Yeah, I guess we can, kind of talk about how bad John Collins is. I was going to say we can talk about, kind of what I think this team should do going forward in the future. Trae Young, pull up, baby. Come on, give me it one. Oh, my God. Oh, John Collins, dude, drive to the basket. Clint Capella's just a monster. How many times can I miss a fucking free throw? Or not free throw, Jesus, layup. Oh, God. It's, like, painful. Who's covering TJ Leaf? Like, that's my legitimate question right now. Who is covering TJ Leaf? You would think that it would be John Collins, but he's not even covering him. Is it that little, like, he low-key looks like... I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to get demonetized if I say that, but... Let's see if we can finally talk about the Hawks. I think they have a very good young core, probably the best in the NBA. Them or the Pelicans is my pick for that one. Right, dude. TJ Leaf heard me talking shit like he did. Like he legitimately heard me shit talking him, and now he's going out and just playing the game of his career. Oh, good Lord. Trae Young, let's go. You love to see it. But yeah, they're a really young core. They just shouldn't do anything stupid is kind of my point. Like, don't give anybody money that, like, you don't need to. I think DeAndre Hunter is eventually going to have a really good bounce back sophomore season, and I think he's going to be probably really good. I think he's a defensive stud. That's my opinion, just straight up. I don't think they should go out. Fuck you. Fuck you, TJ Leaf. I don't think they should go out and like blow money on like DeMar DeRozan. I think that's just going to be dumb. I mean, I haven't heard a single rumor of that, but like he's like pretty much the free agent of this offseason because I'm assuming Anthony Davis is going to go back to Los Angeles, and that's just really not going to be a discussion. I don't even know what I just did there, but don't go out and sign DeMar DeRozan to a 4-year max deal. It's going to bite you in the ass. It is. DeMar DeRozan is just, he's a good basketball player, don't get me wrong, but he just doesn't fit your timeline at all. That's just my thing. I haven't seen a single rumor, so I'm not saying it's going to happen or that they're interested in it, but I'm just saying, like, this definitely is one of the few teams that's going to have cap space this offseason, and that's about it for me. If I had to, take a gander at who I thought's going to win Finals MVP, I'm going to go with Trae Young. Yeah, real shot in the dark there, Massa. 26.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 1.5 steals. Awesome. So we won a championship. Surprised me, to be totally honest with you. I did not think DeAndre Hunter was going to get me a championship, but he did, so I can't, chirp the guy. I mean, even if it was, can I look at playoff stats? Damn it, I can't anymore. Even if it was probably like 9 points a game, I can't chirp him. He did well. All right, we're not going to be going through that. Again, don't draft Joe Nobody. Wow, I have the 15th pick from the Thunder. Let's see, what do I want to do here? We obviously don't have a ton of players under contract. Trae Young's a free agent. That's cool. I'm going to move these 2 picks. Yeah, I'll just take 2 future seconds. I mean, the 30th overall pick basically is a second-round pick anyways. But, like, then that's like the most flawed argument ever. I'm actually really mad at myself that I just said that. Because when people say that about the draft, it's like, oh, the 30th overall pick, it's basically a second-round pick. But then those are the same people that are saying, oh, the 31st overall pick, oh, it's basically a first-round pick. Like, I don't understand that logic at all. It just kind of how, like, critics work. And it's the same thing for the NFL. I mean, I think it means a little bit more in the NFL than it does in the NBA because there's only 2 rounds of the NBA draft. But let's see. I'm just going to draft the guy with, Paolo Banchero. Oh, I straight up thought this dude's name was Musa Diabetes. That would have been, if I draft him, I actually might change his name to Musa Diabetes. Like, that's just so mean, but like I might do it. I love drafting people with cool names. Aminu Muhammad. Cool. Marjan Beauchamp. Frank. I have never once in my life seen Frank spelled like that. Frank. Franck. Frank. Oh, God. Cameron Fletcher. Oh, this motherfucker. I've drafted him before. Matthew Alexander Moncrief. Locke Were. Dude, Day'Ron Sharp. The 2022 draft class has some of the best goddamn names I've ever seen in my life. Give me one more and I'll be done. Of course, now we have like Harland Beverly. Oh my God, is this dude? Zion's here. Rocket Watts, dude. I need to do a straight up rebuild with these guys from the 2022 draft class just because their fucking names are so fucking cool. All right. With all honesty, though, Musa Diabetes is going to be coming to Atlanta. He's just going to be the pick here. I think it's in Michigan. Yeah. I'm legitimately changing his name. Is the game going to let me? Is diabetes like a hate word? Or is that offensive to people? He's going to be a 75 overall, which isn't bad. Unfortunately, he's going to ride the pine. He's not going to play. I already have a backup center. I should have taken the power forward. You know what? This guy's only 6'11". You know what? Musa Diabetes is going to come in, and he's going to be our new power forward. Julius Randle, no thank you. Where's my boy Musa Diabetes here? 79 mid-range shot, which isn't bad. 62 three-pointers, not ideal. All right, I'm going to go in. I'm going to edit everything. I'm going to give Trae Young a contract. And, yeah, let's do that. Qualifying offers. We're good here. Bruno Fernando, Trae Young, Kevin Huerter. Who Tajiri McCall is. Your guess is as good as mine. If you guys are seriously going to get offended by, my new best friend here. Where is he? I got to find my boy here. Musa Diabetes. I think you seriously need to, 1, get off the internet. 2, wait 3 to 5 years before, you start going back to the internet. And 3, literally do anything else but come back to my channel. Because, like, because I can see the sensitive little, like, 13-year-old that's going to get offended by this. I don't really care, to be honest. I thank you all for your support, no matter who you are. But if this pisses somebody off, feel free to toss me a dislike and then, shoot me a DM on Twitter. I'd be happy to, talk to you there. Okay. Back to seriousness, though. We need to obviously kind of keep this core intact. I don't really think I'm going to be trading DeAndre Hunter. I might explore the trade market just because, like, why not? Trae Young has 15 offers. I'm just going to match what the Nets get. Wow. How do the Nets have $152 million? They have maxed out Kyrie and Kevin Durant. Unless they traded them, which would be bonkers. And now they have neither of them. Actually, they were probably both just in free agency, and just my dumbass didn't even notice it. Yep, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. I'm just straight up stupid. Looks like neither of them are going to be going. Wow. What an enticing offer from the Warriors out there for Kyrie Irving. All right. I'm just going to basically wait until all of these guys get offers. Yeah. I mean, no real reason not to. Julius Randle can leave. Tajiri McCall. Dude, like, some of these people have, like, the stupidest names I've ever heard in my life. Like, I feel bad if you're a huge Tajay McCall fan or whatever the hell that dude's name was, but, like, what kind of name is that? I don't know. Just my 2 cents on the situation. Okay, Trae Young is back. That's obviously the biggest, deal of the offseason. I'll give Kevin Huerter, my accountant, $90 million. I'll give Bruno Fernando $80 million, which is bonkers. And the fact that they both didn't accept on day one is honestly kind of the biggest fuck you I've ever heard in my life. I've been swearing a lot. I'm sorry. I'll try to chill on that. No, I fucking won't. All right. I love that Moussa Diabetes is a thing. Like, that's like the funniest thing to me. So if I'm going to make a trade for DeAndre Hunter, and like the only reason, I would ever, consider really making a trade here is just the fact that, like, I just want to do something. Like, I hate leaving the team the same way it is for the third year is like the most boring thing to me. It's just so boring to me. And if you disagree, I apologize. So here's what I'm going to do. I wouldn't mind moving Denny to small forward. So if I'm going to look at standings right now, who was like a really bad team last year? The Washington Wizards were. And I was low-key hoping they were going to be bad because I have some serious interest in Bradley Beal right now. Other than that, I don't really think there's a team here that has a really good shooting guard or small forward that would, like, be available. I mean, maybe the Warriors. How is this team? What the hell? You're telling me that team won 38 games? Are you high? I mean, like, what the hell? CJ McCollum is kind of going to be my second option there, but they actually look pretty good because I think they had Tobias Harris. They have Tobias Harris? Yeah, they have Tobias Harris. Was he ever on Portland before? I feel like he definitely was a Portland Trailblazer before. Well, never on Portland. The more you know. He looks really natural in that jersey to me for some reason. All right, I'm going to try to make the trade for Bradley Beal here. We're going to try to get it done. Again, I have no idea what I'm going to be giving up. It's probably going to be DeAndre Hunter and Kevin Huerter. Let's see if we can... wow, we're still acquiring too much money. And of course I don't have the money to give. Seriously? That's like $30 million. Oh, he's making $40 million. Didn't really anticipate that one. I can't trade Moussa Diabetes. Like, it hurts. That would kill me. All right, I'm going to sign somebody. But signing and then trading somebody is just like, what the hell? Like, that's just not realistic. All right, maybe CJ McCollum is more realistic. Let's see if we can get that one done. Where is he? Wow, he is... whoa. Wow, maybe his trade value won't be that high. All right, DeAndre Hunter, and you can also have Kevin Huerter to replace him. I think this trade will probably go through, and they agree to that. So, again, I probably lost a little bit of value there, but, again, I'm just spicing things up. We're going to move Denny up to that small forward spot where it does go up to an 85. At this point, I need a backup shooting guard, and that's pretty much going to be it for me. So, let's see what we got here. Ooh, Devon Akun-Purcell. No, I want Andre Roberson and his defense. I love that. So, we're done. I'll see you guys at training camps. I'm going to do the world a favor here and send my team to free throw camp. It's strictly for Clint Capella's use, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, Capella, up to a 58. All right, didn't do much. That sucks. What else do I want to do here? I think... perimeter defense, probably to CJ McCollum, because, yeah, he's not very good at defense. And then, what else do I want to do? I'll do big man offense to, yeah, we'll double down on Clint here. All right, we're good there. Third and final year. Training camps are done. The CJ McCollum trade might honestly come back and bite me in the ass. Like, that's just kind of goes without saying, but I'm excited to see what he can do. I think he's definitely going to put up probably at least 20 points. Okay, he's fallen off a little bit, but Damian Lillard, is the number one option there. So I guess it's not much different than having Trae Young here, but it's a thought of mine that it could happen. Yeah, Cam Reddish, look at him developing. Going to be our new sixth man. So the bench definitely got a little worse. Our boy Moussa Diabetes and then Andre Roberson in here is strictly for defensive purposes. So Capella, 34 night, 35 here. Oh, Jesus. 35 here. 34, honestly. And then Yeah, 37 to Trae Young is fine by me. It's like the Fine by Me by Andy Grammer. That just made me thought of that. Think of that. That's gross. That's like the worst song ever. Like, just think about it. I'm not even going to do that. Rotation is all set here for the third and final year. Trae Young, CJ McCollum, Denny Avdija, John Collins, Clint Capella, Cameron Reddish, Bruno Fernando, Moussa Diabetes, and Andre Roberson. So we are done now. Hopefully in lieu of another championship, and I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So 2 awards for us to end year number 3 here. Trae Young taking home the MVP. You know, I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen. It tends to happen a lot at the third and final year. And then Mike Stafford does win Coach of the Year for 3rd year in a row, I believe. So congrats, Mike. Once again, the 1 seed. Also, I thought this rebuild came out like pretty realistic. Like, I said that like it was like fucking cookies out of an oven. Like, oh, I thought they came out pretty well. I think I did pretty well. That's my opinion. If I didn't, if you guys have any tips you want to give me, I mean, typically, like, yeah, I shouldn't be getting tips from you guys. I should actually no. I do read comments a lot that are tips, and I do take them in consideration. So ignore that comment. Denny Avdija moves to small forward, and the dude's a stud. That was dumb of me to play him at shooting guard, I guess. CJ McCollum, 16 points. You know, it's probably better than DeAndre Hunter would have done. So cool. John Collins, Cam Reddish, Clint Capella. So, like, this is more realistic of what scoring I would expect. It looks like Denny just kind of took the next step. So, team stats in the year. Points per game. Whoa. 5th? Really? Defensively, we were the best. Did give us the best differential. Washington here in the first round. Like, this is an 8 seed right here. Ooh, they moved John. Where's John Wall? Ooh, where's John Wall? I don't really want to sit here for, like, 20 minutes and focus on where John Wall is. I don't know why I thought he was on the Lakers for a second. To be honest, I'm probably going to miss him anyways. Like, I'm probably going to skip right over it. Come on now. Come on, John. I know you can do it. It's... Oh, he's just the 6th man. Oh, okay. That's, well, that's one way to do it there, Washington. Makes total sense to me. Be $45 million to the 6th man. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's more than a 30-year cap space, but it's nothing. All right, you know, we're taking them on here in the first round. We are up 3-1 right now, and we do end up winning in 5. Philadelphia here, Eastern Conference semifinals. Simmons, Richardson, Thibault, Whiteside, and Embiid. Like, it's just not going to work. Like, just let it go. Just stop it. It's just they're not going to work as a front court. Like, I hate to break it to you. This isn't 1985, like 2 7-footers in your front court. It just doesn't work anymore. Okay, you can feed me Cleveland. Okay, actually, they're pretty good. LaMelo and Cade Cunningham is your backcourt. Probably 2 number 1 overall picks. Yep. Didn't take a genius to figure that one out. Jaden McDaniels, Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond, Jonas Valanciunas. Like, it's here we go. Another prime example of, you know, teams using starting centers as their 6th men. Do I get it? No. And they have Bol here as well. I'm sure there's one more. Larry Nance Jr.'s here. Like, the name Bryce pisses me off. I don't like that. It's not a good look. All right, well, let's see if we can get it done here. We're 2-2 with them right now. We go up 3-2, and we're back to the NBA Finals. We got the Denver Nuggets here. Not a team I've faced yet, so that's cool. Jamal Murray, Aaron Naismith, I don't know. Will Barton, Tyler Lydon, Nikola Jokic. What is up with just like the mediocre power forwards that we've had to face in the NBA Finals? Beyond me. We're 2-1 right now. We go up 3-1, and we do end up winning in 5. So we end up in this realistic rebuild with, you know, 2 rings. Not bad. If there's anything you actually did think, though, like in all seriousness, thought I could, you know, maybe do a little bit better, just feel free to let me know. I'm all ears, especially on these realistic rebuilds. I know what I'm doing on the normal rebuilds. But in the realistic department, I definitely, you know, am still a beginner, I guess. And a lot of you guys do like these, and they actually tend to do better view-wise on my channel. So, yeah, if you guys have any other video ideas, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. The podcast should also be out today. I don't know which one of these. You're either going to see this one first or the podcast first. Well, no shit. Thank you. But, yeah, I don't know which one you're going to see first. Of course, my podcast is linked in the description of every single video. So if you guys are interested, checking that out as well, make sure to go click the first link in the description. Go follow me on Twitter. I need my Twitter followers up. You know, I got 27,000 plus of you on here. And I don't even have 1,100 Twitter followers. It's like one of the most sad things ever, to be totally honest with you. And I have some pretty good tweets. I make fun of a lot of people on Twitter. Like, it's funny. It really is. But, yeah, that's it for me. Also, this isn't confirmed in any way, shape, or form. Most of you probably have already clicked off this video, so I'm probably talking to, you know, nobody right now. But let me know how would you think about this. If I might start doing a series where, like, I go on, like big, like basketball Twitters, like Bleacher Report NBA, like stuff like that. Like we're looking at Woj tweets too, and just like making fun of like the dumbest people that respond to them. I think that would be super fun. I think that just sounds like something that's right up my alley. If you guys are interested in that, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section, because I'd be happy to do it. I love making fun of people. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So yeah, that's it. And other general video ideas, feel free, Jesus Christ, to leave them down below. That's about does it for me. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.